Imagine being in a foreign country and suddenly, without warning, you are detained in an immigration raid. That's exactly what happened to a dozen of South Koreans here in the United States, and now it has sparked a major international controversy. South Korea's president has condemned these raids, calling them, and I quote, an unjust infringement on the rights of his citizens. This strong statement is putting diplomatic pressure on Washington, raising questions about how immigration enforcement is being carried out. Here's what we know so far. US immigration officials conducted surprise raids targeting undocumented workers. Among those detained were South Korean nationals. The South Korean government says many of them were treated unfairly, without proper legal access, and that their basic human rights may have been violated. About immigrations anymore, it's turning into a human rights issue and possibly a diplomatic standoff between into close allies. Why does this matter? Because South Korea and the United States have one of the strongest alliances in the world, military, economic, and cultural. When the president of South Korea openly citizens US action, it signals deep frustrations. It could even affect future cooperation if not handled carefully. Critics in America argue immigration laws must be enforced, but human rights groups warn enforcement should never come at the cost of dignity and due process. So here's the big question: was this simply law enforcement doing its job, or an overreach that violated the rights of South Korean citizens? So, what do you think? Should immigration raids be stricter to protect borders, or should the US government handle cases like this more carefully, especially when foreign nationals are involved?